Whoa! Hey,
Hey,
It's that time.
it's that time. Geek Show Helpdesk time.
hey, we're
Right
back.
here,
We're
right
here.
now.
It's
Right
our
now.
favorite time.
I mean,
isn't
I'm
it?
here. This is live.
That's right, streaming live on the YouTubes.
Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to mention that. It stresses me out.
This is Geek Show Helpdesk, where I talk about tech,
Everyone's
gadget,
watching.
I think it's
science-related
only like
things.
5 people.
All
It's-
4 people.
It's one right now.
Oh yeah, it's probably Onyx. It's probably Onyx Watcher, isn't it? Is it Onyx? He's always here.
All
for our
right.
lives.
We appreciates that.
Yeah.
Let's get on with introducing the panelists. We got his own worst enemy. He's Jaren.
Hi, I'm Jaren. I
Oh.
buy stupid things, and you'll find out on Geek Show Arcade.
It is Onyx Watcher, but now it's Interrupting Cow.
It
the
is
right
an
name.
Upton Cow.
Changed his name. Now we know who he is.
That makes it easier for all of us, especially me.
Thanks for
Good. You good,
interrupting
Jaren?
Yeah. Thanks for interrupting that, everyone.
Yeah,
you
it shows
interrupting
how much
Cow?
you care.
Interrupting Cow. Moo. Gotcha.
Ah, there you go. Hey, it's Lando.
Hey, it's Lando. I'm happy to be here. Things are going well for Lando. I'm happy. I'm bringing the energy tonight. Got a long one ahead of us, and I'm going to be happy for the whole thing.
All right. Hey, it's Owen.
Hey, that's me. Here I am. I'm officially ready for spring. I'm ready.
We haven't
to
even
be-
had winter yet.
I don't care.
Just say
I'm
it's
ready
spring
for
outside right now.
Whatever this poop is going on outside, this gray drizzle. I'm ready for it to start being warmer.
It's been one day of that.
I know. Whatever. I'm ready. And I can't remember if you introduced yourself at the top of the show, so I'm going to just introduce you right now, Tony. Here's our host, Tony.
There you go. I did not. Keeping you on
okay.
your toes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Check me out on Blue Sky, where I sometimes tweet on Blue Sky. What do they call those? Posts, I guess.
No, they called it. Remember, we figured this out.
Bluing? Blues? Blued?
Blue?
Anyway, yeah, or on another Geek
Something.
Show podcast. All right. Hey, it's one of the best parts of the episode, of every episode, when it can happen. Do we have any emails?
No, we don't.
Oh.
There goes one of the best parts of the episode.
Skeets.
Man.
We haven't had a good
Skeet.
Lang email. I blame Lang.
Good job interrupting, Carrie. It is Skeets.
Oh, we're calling it. I skeets
A
sometimes.
What's a portmanteau? Portmanteau?
Portmanteau?
Have you guys heard that word before? I'm gonna have
It's
to
a
look
Jeopardy
that up.
word, right?
I do know that
portmanteau
word.
of
I don't
sky
know what
and
it
tweet.
means.
I think it means to combine words if I'm reading the context right. But
Oh,
Yeah. It's
Skeet.
it's often a category in Jeopardy.
Oh.
nice.
Portmanteau.
All right, well, we'll move along to the stories since we don't
Carbonation station, my dude.
have any. That's part of the thing.
I thought you were going to skip it. It sounded like you were skipping
down,
it. You were
Lando.
marching right past it.
You'll never
Nope.
know now. You'll never know
Maybe
now.
maybe
should've
he
let you
has
do
to.
it.
You'll never know.
He has oppositional defiance.
Now it's time for Carbonation Station.
Oh.
We got a good one for you today. I'm going to get this one out of the way real quick because it is extremely forgettable. The new Peach edition from Red Bull. I think it's new. It's
I
new
think
to
I
me
talked
anyway.
about this already.
Yeah. I thought you did too because it's white peach.
It's
right?
white peach.
And
peach
uh,
edition.
Peach
This is
is
the
weird
sugar-free-
cousin.
yeah, this is the sugar-free one, and it's fine. I remember drinking it. I remember thinking this tastes fine, and that is it.
It is
No.
a little different because they had the white peach edition before. It wasn't the peach edition though. It was something different. And then this version of the white peach is slightly different than the old peach was,
All right. Well,
according to my wife, who only likes the peach one.
it was fine. I give it slightly above average on flavor, so 6. 6 on the flavor, maybe.
Because you got
6.5.
a tender spot for peach drinks.
I love peach drinks.
Yeah, I as well.
I will tell you
makes me sad
the
that this is just
Red
barely
Bulls-
above.
Red Bulls in general, the sugar free is usually much worse than the full sugar.
Yeah, I
versions.
have a can of sugary upstairs. I'll try.
You'll
it
like
next
that
week.
better.
So, but yeah, and it's regular. This is a 12-ounce can, so you got 114 milligrams of caffeine. All the regular Red Bull stuff, though. So
Like a
whatever.
morning coffee.
Yeah, 6
You know.
6 on the kick, 6 on the flavor, just slightly above average on everything. All right, now on to something far more interesting, and I guess since Lando has it up by his face looking weird, we'll do his other one. His next, then we'll do my other one after that.
Got 3 of them tonight, Tony.
We got 3 of them tonight.
Oh, boy,
Yeah.
howdy!
Talk about
yeah,
yours.
so this
Oh,
is Tony's fault. I blame Tony. I have this problem now whenever I go to a gas station, especially if it's an off-brand gas station, like a mom and pop gas station. I'm always looking around at the energy drinks. I'm like, okay, is there anything new here that's interesting? What can I find? What can I see?
This is
What
good.
can I review?
This is
And I
good.
found this Liquid Death one. It's new Liquid Death Sparkling Energy. I have
This is
the
mediocre.
what was that?
What? Keep going.
This is the
Boo.
tropical.
Tony.
Error?
Boo.
What are you booing?
he's
I'm
booed
doing Tony.
Oh, good. Boo Tony.
Jaren has had this very. It's had a love affair with Liquid
Had an
Death over the
awakening.
last week. Yeah.
I have had an awakening.
He can barely switch the cans.
I have awakened.
Look at this guy. He's awake.
So yeah, this is here's my notes. This would be an excellent sparkling water flavor without the caffeine. But here's the problem with sparkling water and caffeine because
Makes
it's
it
literally
bitter.
basically sparkling water with caffeine, and it's very bitter.
Yeah, caffeine makes it bitter. It's a bitter.
Yeah,
It's got a little more flavor. Actually, I'd say it's got a fair amount more flavor.
it's got a fair amount of flavor
than your regular like LaCroix nonsense. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, 'cause it's
You're
Liquid
just
Death, right? Liquid
trying to
Death does
offend me
use a little
now.
bit.
I've had all three of those flavors, and I was thinking about reviewing them as well, and just kind of forgot because honestly, that's how they are. They're very forgettable.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy these again. The only thing I do like about this, it does have less caffeine.
It's about
So
the
it's
same as a Red Bull.
It's 100 milligrams per
Yeah.
fluid ounce, or for 12 fluid ounces. Which, here's the thing: in the mornings, I want lots of caffeine, but every once in a while in the afternoons, I just want a little pick me up. I want a little
fun
less.
drink. I want a fun drink, but I don't want to stay up till 3 a.m.
I don't want a 300 milligrammer.
Like,
I want like 100
I
milligrams.
bought this. I bought this earlier,
Oh baby, great
and I didn't get to drink it because I had another soda, and I was like, I'll drink it later, and then I forgot. And now it's 8:30, and if I drank this right now,
Game over.
I'd just see tomorrow without any sleep, zero. I'd just be like, decided not to today.
What
Yeah,
about
so
the
that-
caffeine crash after like an hour though, Owen? I think
No,
it
that's the
puts you right
problem.
to
Is
sleep.
that doesn't happen, Jaron. That's weird. That happens to
That's
you,
just
but
in your head,
So
man.
the
I
other
would be a caffeine crash at about 5 a.m. But at that point, my kids are going to wake me up in an hour anyway.
The other thing I do like about this Liquid Death caffeine is that at least it claims it is. I mean, it's just what it says inside of the can, so whatever. Is it says caffeine naturally sourced from coffee beans, so it's not the artificial like lab grown caffeine. It's extracted from coffee beans, which also is nice.
Why
I
is
like that kind of
different?
caffeine better. I know Tony's going to hate this comment, but I do think that different sources of caffeine do feel different. I think
I already told
caffeine
you
from
they
coffee.
He agreed with
is-
you. He just said that the manufactured synthetic caffeine is more effective.
It burns out faster.
Yeah.
Weren't you the one giving me crap last week about how I thought tea caffeine was less potent than
Yeah,
coffee
because
caffeine?
you're wrong.
No, I think there's a difference.
Easy solution there.
But the
You're
man-made
wrong.
stuff, is it burns
So why can't the tea be less then?
because it's the same molecule in tea and coffee. It's a different molecule when it's caffeine
Don't
anhydrous.
science me, you
Don't-
nonsense
don't
guy.
You dare. Don't you dare.
No, I don't want to be
You know what?
scienced right now.
You know what?
I'm
If
pretty
not-
sure it's the
if
same
it's
molecule.
last-
Fake science. Tony
If
doesn't
the
know
last-
Feelings
science.
over your facts all day,
Yeah.
my dude.
If the last decade has taught us anything, is that science and truth is subjective.
They don't matter.
So,
All right, there you go. So what are you giving it on your scale?
Oh, it's a solid 5 out of 5 on both for
Just
me.
a fiver. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like I said, it's notable because it's a good afternoon drink and it's got the naturally sourced caffeine.
I would. I'd probably give it
However,
more like
I'm
a-
not buying it again.
I'd probably give. It
I would
more like
rather
a
just have a
3
regular-
on the flavor and a 5 on the effect.
it's watered down. Liquid Death in general is watered down.
Your 3 is my 10.
I would rather have a
you
regular
get that a
liquid
lot.
death and not a caffeinated liquid death
Sure.
myself.
All right, this one real quick. Protein Pop Plus. This is a soda that has whey protein in it.
Ugh.
Very
Was it good?
interesting. Actually, yes.
What? That
The
does
only
not sound
the only
tasty.
thing that if no one were to tell me this was a protein packed soda, I probably would have just thought this soda's the liquid's just a little bit thicker than normal, but that's
Right.
just a little weird. It tastes just like a regular soda.
Like creamy?
Mouthfeel.
No, what do you mean? No, like the mouth feels a
mouthfeel,
little
yeah.
bit thicker.
But
Like
Just a smidgen.
Does it pass off as like a creamy feel?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's weird. I can't.
It's- and-
I only have soda, then protein shake, and I
Right?
don't have anything.
Exactly.
I don't know what that
I-
means when you say it's a little thicker. To me,
I
it goes.
saw these at Costco, and I was like, well, I'll have to try those out. And the Costco pack comes with this is a citrus flavor, there is a orange cream flavor, and there
Ooh.
is a peach flavor.
Ooh.
And let me tell you, they're all good. Like
Does
surprisingly
it come in
delicious.
a mix? Does it come in a mix, or did you have to buy a pallet of each?
No,
flavor?
it's a variety pack,
Oh, cool.
right? So, part of the reason why the mouthfeel is different is this also has some collagen in it, which is also good for you. But 30 grams of protein per can, which is
That's
quite
bad.
a
What
bit.
about
That is quite a
what's the
bit,
caffeine
yeah.
hit?
No caffeine?
No, okay.
No caffeine.
I like that better than I think
That's what I'm saying.
than the protein drinks like
So,
Ensures or whatever. Like
I'm in a
the-
situation
up.
where I'm trying to build some muscle and burn some fat, and you need to have a high protein intake
Yeah,
each day to
right.
do that. Supposedly, you're supposed to do a gram of protein per pound you weigh, which is just
that's a lot.
I can't do
That's
that.
like silly amount.
I can't
You're
eat
like-
310 grams of protein a day. Like that's crazy. So I'm shooting for lean body mass, 1 pound per 1 gram per pound. So I need to hit
It's
about
400 grams that you would need.
Yeah, you made that joke to me already, Jerry. And you can't really
It's just as funny.
It was good. That was a good one, Jared.
Because he's
I liked
400
it.
pounds. I get it.
But so I needed I shoot for about 215, and this is one of those things that can help me get there without having to think too hard because I like soda. There's
Yeah.
no sugar.
That
You're already
just will-
replacing that.
one-
You're
I
already
drink
replacing that
That's
soda
the thing.
craving, right?
I
With-
drank one last night at like 9:00.
Amazing.
And had, I just went to bed and had 30 grams of protein before bed. And
That's so good, Tony.
It's great.
I'm gonna buy some of those.
And it's no
130
caffeine, and it's no caffeine, so you can take it at any time.
Exactly.
Like
How does that
without
compare to like
fear.
the protein shakes you buy from
Tho-
Costco?
those
What are they
those
called?
those proteins, those Ensures or whatever they are, the milkshake ones?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're 30 grams, right?
Usually
30
some of them 30, some of them 25.
I can't remember which ones I bought before, but
I've bought
yeah.
a lot of different ones from Costco, and I try to stick between 25 and 30 per serving, or else it's not really worth it
Yeah.
cost wise, right? But anyway, yeah, I honestly, flavor wise, like I said, I wouldn't know that this was a protein drink unless someone told me after drinking it. So it's
high praise.
9 out of 10 flavor wise.
Interesting.
As long as you're not one of the people that has to have sugary soda, because it is sugar free.
That's me.
In my opinion, it's a 9 out of 10 flavor
What's the
wise.
sweetener that they use? Is it
I want to
aspartame
say
or-
stevia, but let me
Stevia?
Stevia is better for sure.
Yeah, stevia leaf extract.
Okay.
Yep.
Bring one to work,
Excellent.
Tony. I'm curious about it.
Get your own.
You bought a whole case from Costco.
You called me 400 pounds.
Yeah, but you
get
called
your
him
own.
400 pounds,
I'll
my
buy
dude.
it from you. I'll buy it. Okay.
Venmo him right now, and he'll do it.
What flavor do you want? Too bad you get what I bring. All right. So yeah, 9 out of 10, maybe even a 10 out of 10. I mean,
That's
I
interesting.
think these are freaking
It's a great way to
fantastic.
swap that soda
Yep.
craving and make it
And
work for you.
I
At least
can
at least a little
100%
bit.
see myself buying more of them.
Yeah,
easily.
interesting.
All right, on to the news stories, the actual news stories. This is a quick one. I just wanted to bring it to everybody's attention because I thought it was freaking amazing. There's a YouTube channel called Veritasium.
Yes, great YouTube channel.
Fantastic YouTube channel. In the last week or so, they released a new video where they describe the most advanced machine humanity has ever built. And let me tell you, it's about an hour-long watch. It is worth every minute. Very, very interesting. The machine that they're talking about is a machine developed by a company named ASML, and it is an EUV chip, microchip inscriber, basically, is what it is. These are the guys that got us over the hump within the last 10 years, keeping Moore's Law alive. So that you can go
Oh,
smaller
right.
and smaller nanometer on your chip lithography.
Not exactly alive, but a
Well,
walking corpse of Moore's
yeah,
Law, at
yeah,
least.
yeah. It would have been, toast completely without these guys. And the story behind this is absolutely fascinating. Give it a watch. This is a concept that they had been working on for, I'm not kidding you, like 40 years before they were able to bring it to commercially viable products. And it's one of these stories that makes me think, you know what? humans are pretty freaking amazing when they put their minds to it. And it
Yeah.
gives me hope for projects like fusion. It gives me hope for projects like solid state batteries.
Just remember,
Because
and you have to remember, this all happens because we stop water and food shortages, right? When you're not walking 50 miles to get water and having to
Well,
find food every day,
yeah,
that's what made this possible. That's what made smart people.
we stopped
able to
water and
put-
food shortages for a lot of the world.
Yeah, I'm
Not
just
all
saying.
the world, but
I'm just saying. Like,
yeah,
like the
When you
smart
can put
people that
your
are born,
brain
if they're
towards
not having
other
to worry about
stuff.
survival,
Yep.
that's where you get these kind of geniuses that can, because human potential is limitless in this way. Like, right,
It's-
like you have no idea what brain is gonna come up with the idea.
uh-huh.
So,
You should absolutely watch this, Owen. I think you'd be fascinated.
oh, I just started it, and
everybody
I'm
should.
like,
Everybody
I
should.
just
know
started
which
it, and I
brains
was like,
won't come up with the idea.
I
You
do
got
too.
is that a lead into a story you have?
No, I'm just
Oh.
saying all of us are probably fall into that category.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely
Yeah,
my
well,
brain.
call me
My
dumb.
wrinkles are set. I'm just saying my wrinkles are set.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you
No,
got a smooth brain, Lando. I'm just saying that my wrinkles are pretty wrinkled. There's not a lot of room for more
Smooth brain
wrinkles.
Lando.
Calling you a smooth brain, but
Is that his new nickname? What happened
Smooth
just now?
I don't know what just happened, but I think I hate every moment of it.
Anyway, yeah, check it out on YouTube. Veritasium. The link's in the show notes.
Speaking of YouTube,
Yeah, you got a YouTube related story here.
I do. I recently subscribed to the
Get your
new
one story out of the
YouTube.
way.
What? Yeah, it's a short
What?
little story. It could have been a.
Smooth brain Lando.
Oh my gosh! It could have been a. It could have been a lightning round for sure, but since we're talking about YouTube,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
figured I had the tie-in.
Do it.
So yeah, I've been subscribing to YouTube Lite, and boy howdy, is it nice. So this is YouTube's cheaper offering of their premium service. So they recently released this. It's $8 a month, which is different. How much is the was it $16? It's like half off.
I think
Is
it's
that
like
right?
15 a month, or it might be 16, somewhere around there for the
Somewhere around there. It's like half
premium.
off.
Yeah, yeah.
The big noticeable loss from it is you don't get music. So if you're subscribing to YouTube Premium for the music, this is not for you. But I was not. I just watch YouTube videos because I watch YouTube videos, and I just wanted to watch commercials. Previously, you also missed out on the download and play in background features. However, they just introduced that into the Lite. So this is your, if you currently are watching YouTube videos like a pleb, like I used to be, and you want to subscribe to YouTube Lite, this is your sign. They recently just added $13.99 a month, so it's
$14 a
$8,
We were fairly
$18 a month, so it's not quite half off.
14.
$14 a month, so it's not quite $8 a month is what the YouTube
Yeah.
Lite is. But they just recently introduced 2 new features of background playing on your phone and downloading videos for offline mode, which is a big
That's
deal.
pretty great. So no
For free.
ads.
No. If you go look at the thing, you scroll down. Asterisk. Most videos. No.
Most
ads.
videos.
Asterisk. Most
What does that
videos
mean?
can download.
Here's what it means. I can tell you what it means because I've been on this plan for the last
Okay,
3 or 4 months now.
What have you noticed?
The only time I've seen ads is when I go to watch music videos.
Oh, okay.
So it's
music
okay.
related
it's
stuff.
basically anything that has to do with music is excluded from this plan.
That's acceptable to me.
I think so
Yep.
too. Honestly.
So
Yeah.
I never watch YouTube video or music videos or anything like that or play music because I pay for Spotify,
right.
unfortunately. So
Cool.
yeah, when it says most videos, it is most videos. Every video I watch has no ads. It's great.
Well, that's pretty neat.
So there's your YouTube news and YouTube review of YouTube Lite. It's great.
All right. Let's see. You know what I could use probably?
What?
Detachable robot hands.
you
Of
know
course
what?
you could.
Of course I can, dude. I was watching this. This is just what I need. So as a general population, we're obsessed with robots
Robots?
and
Whoa, this
and
video
seeing
is
and
crazy.
seeing walking robots and people robots, androids even. Well, there's a group of people doing science that are like, we need to stop
don't like it.
Don't like it. There's a group of thinking of in the robotics
video.
realm where they want to say, hey, we need to stop Can somebody do that word for me?
Anthropomorphizing.
Thank you. So that we need to stop doing that and start thinking that robots need to perform and
Specific
be
tasks.
human, right?
We got to stop here for just a second before you go too far. I need Jaren to describe this GIF video that we're watching that we're all watching on this YouTube right
Well,
now?
for one thing, it's got 2 thumbs, which is
Think about
unnatural.
much-
I
You
would
got to
say.
do a better job. This is a podcast. Not everyone can see what
And-
you're seeing, Jaron.
And the hand detaches from the arm.
Tell me
and
it's
with
not-
robot
those two-
hand.
Tell me it's not a
with-
face crab.
With those 2
head crab.
thumbs,
Yeah.
it
Head crab.
it turns into like a head crab or a spider thing or something
spider,
like that.
yep.
It's
With
not 2
3
thumbs. It's just
legs
a,
on both sides because it has 2 thumbs.
It's not 2
I don't like it.
You
Let
know,
me tell you, I wish I had 2 thumbs.
and that's what they're designing here is that they were like, if we could get away from this whole robots need to act and be anatomically humanoid, think of the potential that we can do. And if you're honest, a robots, if androids were deciding themselves at this point, which is soon, and I welcome our android / robotic overlords, they wouldn't limit themselves
Nah.
to human
They would build superior
mobility,
versions.
human mobility, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So these guys here, it's basically the Addams family. It's thing that can run around on it. It detaches and it can run around, pick things up. Obviously, you can think of all the applications this could be used for small spaces, tunnels, debris.
I love
Pranks.
the way it moves.
I mean, pranks has got to be number one.
Number one, man. Number
Right?
one.
Like I get this in the future when it's cheap or 3D printable. Maybe it's 3D printable now. I'm heading to Jaren's house immediately. Right? Like this. I got to work on the walking because I'm going to doorbell ditch and run inside when the door opens. But
You're gonna run inside into my house?
No, this thing will. Like
Oh.
it needs to move faster. It doesn't.
Can you come with it?
I mean, I'm going to be wirelessly remote controlling. I think in the future that wire has to go.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Don't go in there.
I'm not going in there.
Come on,
I'll
Tony.
be like, it'll be like the people under the stairs.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, little thing. It can detach and reattach, pick up things. They simulate how to pick things up, and it's pretty neat.
Gee, that's neat.
Robots.
You can tell what it is because of how it looks.
You can tell me. Neat, isn't that neat?
All right, Jaron has a story here that
Jaren's
is
got lots
somehow-
of stories.
Somehow related to a movie near and dear to my heart, Dune, Lisan Al Gaib. What have you got here?
This is Lisan Al Gaib's shower head. All right.
Just looks like a shower head.
If he had to take a shower, he would be using this. It's a new shower head made by Kohler. It recycles water and shoots it back on you.
What? Like
Yeah.
a car wash?
Yeah.
Sometimes the things I'm washing off can't be
Because
filtered
they don't want those
off.
back on you. I want it off.
Yeah. So they claim up to 80% water savings. So it does use some fresh water. I mean, it has to at some point, right? Unless you just keep it in that tank forever. But the requirements are pretty steep, not just for installation, but for cost as well. They say pricing starts at $7,500.
Dang.
And you will need access to power for the pump.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep. And you'll need to be sure the bathroom can accommodate its pump system, which requires 4.5 foot deep hole cut in the floor.
And the tank to
4.5
save the
inch
water
hole
is
in the
sold
floor.
separately. The tank to hold the water is sold separately.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course.
Of course.
And I wonder what the cleanup would be like. Because where does the
where do you
the
filter?
dirt go from
Where-
the dirty water?
Who filter? Yeah, where do you filter? Who pulls out the filter? How do you do that?
Yeah.
Clean that
Imagine how
yourself,
disgusting
man.
that would be.
Oh, yep.
When was the last time you cleaned your
I
shower
imagine,
drain, Jared?
I imagine this is for the line out in Saudi Arabia. Like this is the kind of tech I would expect out there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, is that
Kind of
did I
tech
say-
Utah
or is
should
it-
use because we're in a
or-
desert.
Yeah. I was going to say, or a cruise ship, but the reality is cruise ships have plenty of fresh water because they'll have massive reverse osmosis systems
Yeah.
built in and they just pull water in from the sea. And
Yeah, it's a problem that's already been
Right
solved
there.
for a lot of places, right? Like the water reservoir. But if you were like as a cost savings, I can see this eventually if like hotels like did this, right?
maybe, yeah. Notice in the
I
background.
don't know about that.
Notice in the background, they make it clear that this house is in
This
a
is
desert.
in a desert, right?
Right?
Yeah, this feels more like for off-grid living to
Yeah.
me.
Oh yeah, maybe
Because,
some
like,
homesteading.
Vegas,
type of
they
thing.
recycle a lot of water, and that is much easier on a grand scale than
Yep.
it would be for every single person to buy their own water recycler in their shower head.
Yeah.
But you're right. He would be proud. What's his name? Al Khadib.
Lisan Al Gaib.
San Al Gaib.
He would be very
Or-
proud as they recycle their pee and their water in their suit.
Yeah,
Those
you could probably pee in it and recycle that and shower with your own
What?
that is
Yeah.
a
What if
problem.
they're
I
like-
pee in
what
the
if-
shower every damn
what
day.
if they're like? What if they're like?
pee. Ew,
Also, no peeing in the shower.
Did you just hear Jared?
Also, he just
Dude,
shamed
You
him,
can't
dude.
tell
that.
me you don't pee in the shower.
I
don't-
do not,
Why?
because it gets on the floor.
and then
and
gets
then goes
washed
down the
At
drain.
the shower.
There are trace amounts, man.
There's no all the cleaning products you use.
I think you're lying.
No, I am not lying. It's
Tony?
disgusting.
Tony?
Different pipes go to different places.
They do.
To quote the
That's gray
Seinfeld
water.
episode.
Yeah.
That was so good.
It's funny.
No, I definitely do not do that.
I bet you
and
don't.
I
I bet you don't pee in the sink either, Jared.
Think you're better than him? Huh? You think you're better than Lando who pees in the sink? You think you're better than Lando? You don't pee in the sink like him?
I love peeing in the shower. I think it's one of life's great joys.
And so, like, you have to
I'm not
clean out
gonna
your
lie.
shower drain every year or two, and that just makes it
mean,
worse.
It depends
Like,
on how much. People
Imagine
are
all the
using it.
urea that gets into that hair clump that just stays there.
There's the
Drano,
less I think
man.
about the hair clump, the
Drano.
better off I am.
Yeah, buddy. That's not my
Oh.
hair clump either. That's some bull crap.
My wife sheds like I'm freaking
Mhm.
long-haired cat.
I started making shower art with the stray hairs on the shower wall. drew a balls.
I shed a lot of hair as well.
I bet. That
All
with
right,
those locks.
Moving along.
What a fun conversation that was, Jared. Thanks.
This is an interesting story here because the results are the exact opposite of what I would have thought. So some studies have been done around the implementation of technology into children's classrooms and how if you go to most classrooms across the US, I don't know about most, but many classrooms across the US, they don't have textbooks anymore. They don't have notebooks. It's all based on like Chromebooks, laptops, MacBooks, iPads, all of that jazz. And apparently, according to these studies, we're seeing that children are actually not as smart as previous generations who didn't have access to this technology.
No critical
That
thinking
doesn't
skills.
surprise me one bit.
Oh,
Does it
really?
Go into the
Oh.
why.
Yeah.
No critical thinking skills.
Yeah,
But here's the thing: is that to me it seems a little counterintuitive using technology to like because the idea is you were trying to help kids with technology, right? More information, less
Right.
textbooks.
Do you know what
More
draws the eye
interactivity.
more than anything else? Light. Campfires, seeing light pass through, anything.
Shiny
will-
stuff.
Exactly, shiny stuff. Do you know what a computer screen is?
Shiny
Pure
stuff.
light, and it is very distracting. And
So-
kids that
So
can't regulate
what if-
themselves as well as adults,
That's
yeah.
the
What if
key.
we switched
And
over
that's
to
the
an
key.
e-ink display?
Well, and that's the key, right? Like Jaron said, parents that don't regulate it, that's like kids that can't regulate it. You have as a parent, it can be a huge
Well-
tool, but without regulation from the parent, which is
We're not
hard.
talking about screen time in the house. We're talking about we're talking
Technology in
about
school.
replacing textbooks with laptops.
Mhm.
Replacing
My argument still stands.
yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just being clear. This isn't about parental.
Oh, this isn't about
screen
screen time.
This
It's
is
about
strictly about kids that use computers instead of textbooks, computers instead of notebooks to write things down, etc.
Do you think it's because of Control F? They can just search for what they want, like that
I
one
don't-
keystroke.
I would
if,
think that
if
would
they
help.
if they disable Control F.
Here's the thing, and I have noticed this as well. With the more technology I have in my life, I'll be honest, I think the worse my memory is getting.
Oh, for sure.
I
I
have
would
memorized.
agree with that.
When's
to
the
a
last phone
point.
number you memorized?
Exactly. I was going to say I don't have to memorize phone numbers.
Memory retention is
I
super
don't-
low among
have
this
to-
generation.
I don't have to memorize facts anymore because I can just look them up.
You just offloaded it, right? You've offloaded
I've
it.
offloaded it. That's right.
You're
Exactly.
using the
So-
cloud.
Here it says right here, earlier this year in a written testimony before U.S. Senate Committee on Commerce, Science, and Transportation, neuroscientist Jared Cooney Horvath said that Gen Z is less cognitively capable than previous generations,
That doesn't surprise me either.
despite its unprecedented access to technology. He said Gen Z is the first generation in modern history to score lower on standardized tests than the previous one. Up until this point, every generation scored better.
I knew millennials were smarter than everyone else, and this confirms it.
So you're saying we peaked the system?
We did, because we're smarter than previous generations, and we're smarter than following generations.
Yeah,
it makes
we had
sense.
Well, we also had to adapt, right? We had to adapt into the from analog into.
I think that's
and we're still adapting with AI, right?
Yeah. So, but yeah, Horvath noted not only dipping test scores, but also a stark correlation in scores and time spent on computers in school, such that more screen time is related to worse scores. He blames students having unfettered access to technology that atrophied rather than bolstered learning capabilities. I feel like I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, but I feel like this supports exactly what I was saying. I don't have to remember things anymore.
Right.
It's all right there.
And I think the missing, you could though if you tried, right?
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
And the problem with this generation is that they don't know how to memorize things.
Right. They don't care.
Like,
about
not only do they not
always
need
been right
to,
there, right?
when not only do they not need to, they've never had to, and so they don't.
That is not how my kids are taught right now in elementary school, though. Like, they are very much paper, homework, memorizing things.
That's good.
They do have computer time just like we did, but
Right. Well,
I haven't really seen the overuse of that in my kids' school.
Here's what he said later. This is not a debate about rejecting technology. It's a question of aligning educational tools with how human learning actually works.
Yeah.
Evidence indicates that indiscriminate digital expansion has weakened learning environments rather than strengthened them.
Right.
So I'm glad that he, I'm glad that the results aren't just we should get rid of technology.
Did they give an age limit? Like,
The
did
results-
they say the age? Is it for the Gen Zs that are like now 18 and 21?
Let's see if I can see where.
Because Gen Alpha, my younger kids, I split the difference here. I've got an 18-year-old and a 21-year-old. That's my Gen Z kids, and then I've got this new generation of Gen Alpha, which are they're monsters. Like
This was citing the Program for International Student Assessment data taken from 15-year-olds around the world.
Okay.
And other standardized
Yeah,
tests.
so we're looking at that 15 to 18-year-old range, I would assume, which is what my son's squarely in he's an older Gen Z, but still not in that vein. And so you're thinking, what? That's eighth and ninth grade, ninth and 10th grade.
Yeah,
maybe?
9th, 10th. So here's
Here in
something exactly along the lines as Jaron was saying. Horvath blamed this tendency to get off track as a key contributor to technology hindering learning. When one's attention is interrupted, it takes time to refocus. Task switching also is associated with weaker memory formation and greater rates of error.
Yep.
So
you really need to be need to be in a walled garden and have a dedicated program. You have to
put
go
another
through.
tab open
Yeah.
and go search whatever they want to look at.
Yep.
It's making everyone ADHD.
I mean, there you go. So anyway, very interesting findings. I feel like this is one of those situations where anyone that really put a lot of thought into how kids are these days probably saw this coming.
Child psychologists are probably just all going, "We told you so."
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
And so this is a study that backs up kind of what I think a lot of people are already seeing. So
I hope. I mean, data is useless unless you do something with it. So I hope that they have already. I know that my kid's school has already started doing that. At least in grade school. No, like they let them get on computers, but it's still very hands-on. They got to have fine motor controls, memorization, stuff like that. Interesting to see as this next generation, my younger kids go into middle school, what that's going to look like, but yeah, it's I hope they do something with it. Like I hope they use it to change the way that it's done, because right now the teacher base is generally older. Like they're not even millennials, like or they're elders millennial, and so they don't really understand the platforms or the software themselves. And so it's
that's
hard
true
to
a point.
I know.
My son's middle school, that's not the case. They're mostly younger. In fact, his
and
English
that's
teacher
changing,
I
right?
graduated with in high school.
Yeah.
So
and that's changing. I think the new generation. My kids also have younger teachers, which is just a shock for me because my older kids had boomer teachers, and that was just one generation prior. And my younger kids have these early 30s, late 20s, maybe even teachers that are absolutely technology versed in technology and understand. So I guess we'll see. I hope they do something with it.
Yeah,
On that
for
level.
sure. We got a couple of stories here about DJI. We'll start with Jaren's and then go into Owen's.
I don't know why it took this long, but DJI is suing the FCC for their ban of their drones. Seriously, like why didn't they do this months ago?
Yeah, feels like something that should have been done.
Yeah, they say
already.
it carelessly restricts DJI's business in the U.S. and summarily denies U.S. customers access to its latest technology.
With no
I agree,
proof.
DJI.
Yeah, I got some proof in my story.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see it.
This is why they're being banned. So
Oh, come on. We know that's not true.
the DJI
Well, this is
Romo
good. I saw
RoboVac.
this was.
Oh, this
right?
is a robot. This is a vacuum. though.
This is the
isn't
vacuum, but it's still the back end software. It's still their back end network.
You
Okay.
think it would work the same with the drones?
I think it's all the same servers. Like
Drones aren't connected to Wi-Fi though.
They aren't connected to your phone at all, to the data, to the network.
I mean, if you open the app, but
How do you
It's
fly the
it doesn't
drone
have-
to your phone?
you
Well,
don't think
Jaren?
but it
depends on
doesn't.
the drone now. Some of the drones have their own controllers with screens, so they are
Yeah.
totally off the network. But yeah, and
Right. Right.
Before you had
So
used your phone.
so this guy.
But usually you're outside.
True, but you're not always outside. Anyway, it has to do with the back end data connections. Jaren's got a valid point. This is apple and oranges a little bit, but maybe it goes into their security a little bit. This guy Sammy Asdufal, he wasn't trying to hack every robot vacuum in the world, all of DJI's.
Just his own.
He just wanted to remote control his new robot from his PS5 gamepad. That's it. He was just trying to mess around with that and set that up in his own thing. But when his homegrown remote control app started talking to DJI servers, it wasn't just one vacuum cleaner that responded. It was roughly 7,000 of them from all over the world.
Could you imagine?
Began
All
treating
these
him like
vacuum
that.
Cleaners just kind of all turn and look at the
Yep.
same place.
Yeah. Like, remember that movie with Will Smith, I, Robot, when she
Yeah.
takes him over and they all turn the red light on and just like turn?
Exactly.
Terrifying. That's terrifying. Okay. It started talking to all 7,000 of them, and he could remotely control them. He could look and listen through their live camera feeds. He said he tested it out with a friend who got consent from to actually prove that. He could watch them map out each room. He could see the generated 2D map that it was using. He could get any robot's IP address, which then gave him a roughly general idea of where they're located.
Right.
And he then took this, and this is just, I mean, this was just poor security on DJI's part, is what they're going to roll with. But what if this wasn't a flaw, it was a feature, you know?
I don't buy that because that feature would be way too easy to hack. If DJI was malicious, they would have had their own backdoor that was much harder to get into.
Right. They would have made it.
That's my
Or maybe it needs to look like a mistake so that they can have deniability, you know? Because
Occam's razor.
yeah.
yeah, you're getting
razor.
the little tinfoil hat.
I don't know.
there.
I don't know about that. I don't think I'm tinfoil hatty yet.
Just wait.
But I guess we'll see. So this guy, Sammy, he took this information to The Verge. That was his first stop, and they alerted DJI, and DJI did a patch or something. I guess it's closed now. The loophole's closed, but it's pretty crazy because if one guy found it, Occam's razor states that more than one guy found it.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you that DJI should be hooking this guy up with a bug bounty for sure.
Absolutely, especially the fact that he didn't just release it.
Yep.
To the world, that he
Yep.
took it to DJI, or that he took it to The Verge, and then The Verge, and maybe I would bet you that The Verge would try and capitalize on this bug bounty. They're like, we actually reported on it. We're the ones that alerted you. But
Converge.
yeah, so
They are pretty money hungry.
yeah,
Half of their
exactly.
stories are
If they
behind
put their
paywall.
stories behind a paywall, I
More
have
than
Java,
half. Like
I have
2/3
scripts.
of them.
See, this is
Just
another benefit
disable
of
JavaScript and you're
No,
fine.
see,
Or
this is-
or
here-
Java because it's synonymous with JavaScript.
Yeah,
It
there's
is
like
not
Java-
synonymous.
whatever whatever Java's running, you can just stop it. But
All the
Tony, again,
Javas?
Tony. We were having a
I hate my
conversation
friends.
about Brave earlier, remember? And you're like, "This is my daily driver now." Brave makes this so easy. Just go to the thing and say, "There's a little slider for scripts." You don't have to go in and go to
Oh,
the settings.
really?
Yeah, just go up to the little lion head, click on it, and just go block scripts. You do that, the Verge is open again.
Screw you, Verge.
Yep.
Does Tony sound like crap to anyone else?
No, it sounds fine to me.
Yeah, he sounds fine.
Sounds
See?
like
I
he's
mean-
in a tin can.
Must be your connection.
Yeah. Anyway,
My connection?
Yes, your connection.
man.
he used Claude, by the way, to reverse engineer the code
Oh.
that DJI is using, which is
Good old
actually
Claude.
that's also terrifying. I mean,
Yeah.
as a software company nowadays, you can't just put an app out there. It needs to be bulletproof, because the barrier for stupidity, and for people doing stupid things, is much lower now with these LLMs and script kiddies and copy pasting AI models.
Yeah.
Interrupting Cal backs me up. He says he sounded like a tin can for a second.
Yeah.
Don't side with Jaren.
I probably just need more managed switches.
Something,
right, Darren?
something managed
That'll fix
switch.
that'll
Good
fix
one,
my
Enzo.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yep.
It costs more. It must be better.
Anyway,
Let's
so
see.
if you have a robot, if you got one of them fancy robots, you probably should go do the security update.
Yep. Make sure you keep those up.
Do
to
that
date,
thing.
for sure. All right. Update here from Donut Labs, the solid state battery wonderkins that we talked about. at
It is the end of Q3 or Q1.
Everybody, not everybody, a lot of the media outlets and other people in the industry basically are calling BS on Donut Labs claims for their solid state battery. And so Donut Labs has decided, fine, we'll show you with independent researches and independent studies and tests. But here's the catch. They're not doing them all at once. They're trickling it out over the course of the next few weeks.
Yeah,
Gotta
they gotta
build up the
vet-
marketing.
They gotta
So
vet.
they're-
They gotta
they are-
vet the. They
they're
gotta vet the
using it-
results.
They're using it as a chance to build up the marketing. So this first step in that, the first test they went through was about charging, because Donut Labs claimed 0 to 80% charging in 4.5 minutes. And so they had that independently checked by Finland's state-owned VTT Technical Research Center, one of Europe's leading research organizations. So legit outfit there. And it turns out that yes, it can do a 0 to 80% charge in 4.5 minutes. However, it's got some caveats. They also claimed that you would be able to do this without any active cooling. And so to do this test, they didn't put any active cooling on, but they basically strapped on some aluminum fins to act as air radiators,
Heat dissipators. Yeah.
heat dissipators,
Heat
which
sinks.
does not count as active cooling. So they're still technically holding to their terms. But in one of the scenarios, one of the first scenarios that they put it through, the battery tapped out because of heat. The heat level was too high. And so it turned off. And after about, what did it say? I think 30 seconds or a minute or so, it came back online and finished the charging. So not really a big deal, but it is,
out of how many? Yeah, out of how many batteries? So that was maybe the percentage of error. Like
yeah, who knows?
Within
You
the,
know,
within
I
the,
mean, as far as I
within the
can
margin
tell,
of
they only
error.
tested 3 batteries, so I don't know what that means. But either way, it doesn't quite line up with their marketing. The way they fixed it, they ran the test again after it had cooled down all the way, and they basically strapped the aluminum fin on harder to make sure it had more contact.
better contact.
Harder,
Yeah.
more thermal paste.
Yeah, exactly. But
And this-
But be
this
honest,
exactly-
give them 8 minutes for a full charge.
well, that's the thing.
I'm
is-
still okay. Give them 15 minutes for a full charge.
all they'd have to do to get around this basically is have active cooling on the batteries to get around it, or just don't charge at the full rip, so
yeah.
And this really wasn't the point that everyone was
That's the other part.
worried about. It
That's
was the
the other part.
longevity as well as the capacity. There we go.
yeah, so that's another thing. People are kind of like, oh, whoopity doo, you're showing us the part that we don't really care about first. And so I don't personally, I don't care if this is
Well,
what they show first, because
If I were a marketing lead, I would start out small
Right.
and
that's
build
the
up.
thing. Exactly.
They got to be confident if they're holding that back, though. They got to either be confident or Rivian, or no. What was that?
Or
what
they're
was that
trying
other?
to build
what was
up.
that? What was that other truck company? The trucking company where it was just a show.
Oh, freaking
Nikola.
Nikola.
Yeah. They're either
Or they
really confident
are-
or they're Nikola.
They're building up their investors to get more money, and then they're going to retire out in an island they own in the Pacific,
That could be
Exit
that
never to be
too.
seen again.
Yep, exit scam. That's very, I'm used to those. I get a lot of those in crypto spheres.
Yeah, right. So anyway, there you go. That the first test was pretty much accurate with a few caveats, but it is one of those things. It's like, okay, that great. We don't really care about that as much as the other claims. So we'll keep you updated as more claims are tested from Donut, and we'll see how they do based on their marketing. Let's see. Jaren has a story about. Do you want to do Maha or do you want to do Dyson?
Oh, Dyson.
Okay.
Ah, boo.
Dyson still sucks its way to my heart, baby.
So many
Ah.
jokes. So many jokes
Crazy.
there.
What?
Just
Nothing.
Yep.
Carry on.
carry on. That's a
so
great
you know
tagline. I love
their
it.
their pencil vac, which I've been very excited about.
Did you order one yet?
It's just one big shaft with the head at the bottom.
Indeed.
I see what you did there, and I don't like it.
So did you order one yet?
No, because it's $600.
Oh, so you like it, just not that much.
Because I have a line somewhere. Okay, I need some
Trying
sort
to
of
find
line.
out where it is.
Yeah, because I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, they now have they turned that into pencil wash, and they've already had their own wet mop version of a floor cleaner. It's very different than all the others out there. It doesn't combine like actual suction with water. The movement of its two rollers will suck in any debris on the ground. And so some people like it, some people don't. So they're basically bringing that head onto the pencil vac. So it's not like suction bringing up stuff. It's just the head's kind of moving it up into the container at the
Let's
bottom.
be honest. Traditional mopping, that's pretty much what it is. You put the mop down, soak up whatever it is you're trying to soak up. You put it in the mop bucket and you clean the head.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this
Yeah,
isn't that
sure.
far off from.
Pencil vac $600. Pencil wash is $350. So that
Oh,
feels a lot more doable to me.
That's a lot less.
Yeah. So I want to see how it reviews, and maybe when I truly get desperate or I get really bored, I'll order one. But Dyson, I love me my Dyson.
But Dyson. That's Jaren's catchphrase.
But Dyson.
But Dyson. All right. Also in the news this week, Lizard Man defends Instagram. I mean, Zuckerberg defends Meta and Instagram. This weird trial's been going on. Has been going on between. I don't know if it's Congress or the Senate. Anyway, the U.S. government basically. They're Mark Zuckerberg is being cross-examinated, I guess would be a word. They're asking him a bunch of questions, right, about how addictive social media is. And
Calling him onto the court. Calling him on the carpet.
the carpet.
Why don't you tell us how much you know about how addictive this is?
And of course, Zuckerberg's there to try and defend his company and prove that they're not bad. He's not doing a very good job of it, in my opinion.
Well, it's hard
Because
to
it's hard to defend
It's
something
hard-
like that.
It's hard to deny the truth.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, consider his audience. They're scumbags just as much as he is.
100%.
So,
100%. And I watched some of the trial a little bit today, some clips. They are definitely not not a trial, sorry, under oath testifying. So he still has to tell the truth. It's classic, these politicians are coming at these guys, or
They don't understand
whoever,
the technology, right? Like,
well, they're just doing they're asking them these questions in a way that you definitely know what they're looking for answer wise,
right?
and they're also just not giving him much of a
Posturing.
chance to respond.
Yeah.
So I mean, it is definitely it's a kangaroo court.
This is the same guys. This is the same group of people that was asking if TikTok had eye tracking and retinal scanning
What they ask if it had Wi-Fi? Does
If it
TikTok
had-
have Wi-Fi?
Does TikTok have Wi-Fi?
Something like that.
Like, this is that same group of people. So, like, this is just that same old song and dance. Their constituents are saying this is damaging children and people. This is and it's not, they're not wrong. It is
exactly.
the study against Instagram that showed the mental health effects of just Instagram on young women. Damning evidence. I mean,
For sure.
It was damning, and it comes down to parental management or self-control.
Yep.
And the companies don't want to deal with that. They want as much as you will give them freely. You are their product. So,
yeah, I think one of the biggest like dumb things that he said during this though has to be that he said that he just wants Instagram to be useful. That's his goal. Instagram to be useful.
no,
What?
you don't. You want it to be a data mining, capitalizing, money making machine.
Yeah. He says Meta's goal was to make Instagram, quote, useful, not increase the time users are spending in the app. Also baloney.
Also
yeah.
bull crap.
Which is why
You're a platform saying we don't want people to use us more and beyond. We don't want them to see more paid ads. We don't want that.
And that's why they rolled out the algorithm and took away the reverse chronological feed and all this stuff.
All those things, yeah.
So, but yeah, that's going on right now if it hasn't finished already, and it's a joke. I mean, it is
song and dance.
It's just a song and dance. But it is happening, and watching Zuckerberg squirm, even though he is being treated unfairly, if we're being honest, these guys are not asking him, they're not giving him a chance to actually reply and things like that. It's still kind of,
it's just for
Does
the
he
sound.
deserve that though?
It's
I don't
just
think
for
he
the sound
deserves
bites.
that.
I call these things. I call these things just for the sound bites.
It is.
Right? They
It
just
is
want
the
the
sound
bites.
Yep.
So they can make headlines, and they need to keep the intensity up in the news cycle. They need to keep everything. Can you believe it? And make everybody outraged. They need to sell outrage.
Exactly. But whether or not he deserves it or not, it still makes the government look bad.
Have you watched any of the videos? Is he still very robotic? I just feel like that guy has no social skills in that way, like human interaction.
Yeah.
He just looks like a robot to me all the time.
So that's going on. He just wants Instagram to be useful. That's all. Let's see. All right, speaking of the government, let's have your Maha story.
Maha, Make America Healthy Again, the whole RFK Jr. stuff. Anyway, one of his things was
have you seen the clips of him and Kid Rock?
No.
Wearing jeans in the sauna,
drinking Coke, drinking milk, and
raw
exercising.
milk.
Dude,
RFK Jr. doesn't even take his jeans off to get
No.
him.
he's a never nude.
He's a never nude.
yeah. It is the most bizarre picture,
That's
and
funny.
I can't believe it. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's real anymore. I don't.
It is. I see what you're saying. Like it is creepy, crazy.
Like,
out
is it
there.
just AI? Was that just somebody trolling them with AI? But
I'm sure.
All right, this is my story, guys.
Oh, right.
see,
right.
Maha.
Okay. RFK Jr. said in 2024, and I quote, "The herbicide glyphosate is one of the likely culprits in America's chronic disease epidemic. Shockingly, much of our exposure comes from its use as a desiccant on wheat. Oh, guess I'm safe. Not as an herbicide. From there, it goes straight into our bodies. My USDA will ban that practice." You know what RFK Jr. did this week? Yeah, last week, actually. He publicly backed President Trump's executive order that would increase domestic production of glyphosate.
Yeah. To be fair, the left hand probably doesn't know what the right hand is doing, except for the one that's doing the reach around. And a desiccant, you got to have something that desiccants they dry out insects, right? Yeah, they dry out insects, they kill insects. Can you imagine wheat populations or wheat crops just?
Hey, that increases the production of gluten-free food, and it'll make it cheaper for me. So this can only benefit us celiacs.
Here's my question: we can laugh about this flip flop, but what's the actual science behind this stuff?
It's bad.
Is it bad for you?
Of course, it's bad. Yeah.
Pesticides in general, right?
I mean,
But
everything RFK Jr.
trade-off.
says
It's a
is
trade-off.
bad.
No, that's what I'm saying. He said it should be banned, but was
Yeah.
he right? Should it be banned?
It should be banned.
Okay,
I guess I have to get other opinions than his. Like,
that's what I mean. Like,
like are
how do
other
you know?
countries banning it?
Right?
Is it like I kind of
He
use
also
Europe as
says-
I kind
he
of
also
use
says vaccines are bad. You believe
Yeah.
him on that one?
so I kind of need to see what the UK or what the EU has done because they typically are very anti-business in that way, and they're like, if it's bad, like for instance, Mountain Dew, the what's the thing in there? Somebody tell me. Look that up. Sorry, I'm gonna do a Joe Rogan. Jaron, look that up.
No, what I will say is
brominated
Owen-
vegetable oil.
ONGPT, quiet.
Nope.
All right.
Brominated vegetable oil.
It's
they
the
banned
active
that
ingredient
in Europe.
in Roundup.
Yeah.
Glyphosate.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is an instance where RFK Jr. was trying to get rid of something that is bad, actually is bad in this
I
case.
mean, I don't know how bad.
I'm not trying to give him credit for doing so. I'm
The
just
National
trying
Institutes of Health said glyphosate also seems to exert a significant toxic effect on neurotransmission and to induce oxidative stress, neural inflammation, and a bunch of other stuff I don't understand.
So don't go swimming in it.
That's what
I
I'm saying.
guess.
Like I
Right?
just want to know what the actual science is on it. I don't want to
Yeah.
know what RFK says one day and then says another day because I
Yeah.
don't trust
Previous-
his opinion on any medical
You're right.
science. right?
Previous well-educated FDAs probably did some research on this to know the parts per million that is safe and not safe. So I would like to see the original that got it allowed to be used because it did have to go through safety protocols when they started using it, period. I'd like to see that and then see his reasoning why. If it's just, I think it's bad. or if there's
Admittedly,
some sort
I
of
am an
something.
organic food proponent, so my opinion might be biased,
Right.
but
You
that's
got
fine.
that
The
organic
point
money.
is, he seems to be losing some support of the
Yeah.
Maha base, and any eroding
is
of
such a
RFK
small-
Jr.'s support is good in my book, so that we can get our vaccines back, which
the
save
Maha,
lives.
the Maha
I would have
base,
to
by the way,
agree.
has got to be the minority, right? Like it's a small group
sure?
of extremists that are trying to set health protocols for the entire nation, is what I have to assume. I can't believe the Maha movement is significant.
I don't know. I would hope not.
But Owen, I'm glad you support Trump and his production of glyphosate.
I don't
That's-
know
that's
that
what I-
that's
That's what I
glad you
understood
took away from
from.
this.
I
Yeah,
think
that's what
that
I
that's
took away
just
from
the.
this too.
I feel like that's just the celiac talking that you just want wheat, the downfall of wheat, and so I'm going to let that slide. I know you're a little triggered because I'm defending wheat in general and the use of pesticides to keep production up. But
All
I'm
right.
okay with that.
Moving along, Artemis 2, the launch has been pushed back yet again. Will not
This
be
is the
happening-
moon mission, right?
This is the moon mission.
Yeah, they're
Will
going
not
to
be
the moon,
hap-
baby.
Will not be happening at the end of March, and it is because after further checks on the rockets on the pad, they have declared we got to take it back into the warehouse, back into the shop.
Something about helium.
And yeah, there's an issue it's having with where'd it go? They're shooting for a April launch at this point, but it is
What are the? I need to look that up. What are the official launch success goals for Artemis 2? Is it just a landing?
no
Or is this first one
orbit.
just a pitch around? Just a
Orbit.
pitch around the moon? Okay.
orbit around the moon.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Pretty awesome, if you ask me.
I think it's great. I think
Yeah.
this is a fantastic
And it's manned, right?
thing. Yeah, it's a manned
Yeah.
mission
Around the
circling the moon. But I just hate that we're seeing SLS proven terrible again, over and over again. Like it's just not ready, and they've spent billions and billions and billions of dollars on this. And it's just
I
like,
thought
come on.
Starship would be ready to take over by now, but Starship has had startlingly low success, like low iteration in the last few months.
Yeah, they've been taking their time a little bit more on it at this point, but yeah, so they're taking it back into the shop, hoping to shoot for an April launch at this point. It's a 4-mile trip to get back into the warehouse, the big giant thing,
Rocket assembly.
rocket
If
assembly.
you play ARC, you know what that is.
The
rocket
VAB
assembly.
is what they call it, the VAB. And it'll take many hours to transport that giant rocket for those 4 miles because it goes very slowly.
Speaking of that, Tony got some more people into ARC.
No, Owen.
Somebody.
Quiet.
Arcaders?
I am
Arcaders?
tired
You're
of
supposed to do
these.
that. You're supposed to do the
It's
Salazar.
Patreon time, baby.
That'll be an arcade story. We'll get to that.
I have I have one quick story. I'll save
All
the next one for next week.
That's fine.
Google Pixel 10a was announced, and it's the exact same phone as the Pixel 9a.
Did you watch the MKBHD?
Just in a different body. That's
Did you
it.
watch that MKBHD? video
Yeah.
on it?
I
Yeah.
did not. What did he say about it?
That's
Exact
exactly
same thing.
he said.
I thought
It is
You literally just quoted him almost
It
word
is
for word.
the same phone in a different body.
Yep.
Even
That's
even
and they're
the-
charging the same price.
Same price.
Like I hate this trend of tech getting more
Why?
expensive.
why put it out at all?
Right. Like
Right?
why
Just
even
use the
bother?
same model for another year.
Market. I want that Pixel 10, Mom.
But
Crazy
no one
stuff.
wants the Pixel like that, Owen. It's not an iPhone.
Yes, they do. Google is
There are
Google is
dozens-
doing that.
There are
There are
dozens of them.
literally
Yeah,
dozens
they're
of my son.
Just like the Never Nudes, there's dozens of them.
All right. That's it for today's episode. Before we go, big shout out to our awesome Patreon backers, patreon.com/helpdeskarcade. Lando's got some more information on that right now.
Patreon is just the best, right? If you guys don't know what Patreon is by now, what are you even doing? It's a way to give you back. It's a digital tip jar. For $1 a month, it's the cheapest price in all the Patreon podcasts out there. $1 a month, ad-free both shows early, super secret Discord. I'm forgetting something, but yeah, you
Last
got all kinds
call.
of cool benefits for $1. For $3 or more,
Ad-free?
access to Owen GPT, super secret channel on the Discord there. And for $6 or more, you get to make Jaron say whatever you want with his mouth hole. And Jaron says that right now.
Oh wait, before you do
Mouthful?
that, Jared, before you do that, we have
His mouth
three.
hole.
We have three. We decided last time that
Oh,
when
yeah!
somebody joins, we'll do a hello to them as a first time.
Yep.
Even if they don't donate the $6. So we've got 3 in the last week.
Thank
Count
you,
'em.
Owen.
We've got George, we've got David, and we've got Josh. You guys welcome. We're glad you're here. They've moved.
You have to pay more to get your last names right. I'm sorry.
That's right. I didn't want to dox them. I didn't want to dox them. I don't know.
Owen made the right move.
Yeah.
Made the right move.
Welcome you guys to the Patreon family. I think one of them was new, but the others I think were existing. Just wanting to get rid of those ads because Lando's been pimping them. So they got moved into the super secret Discord channel, and because I set that up because I'm smart. And
You are
now,
smart, Owen.
Jaron, go ahead and read the rest of the names. Our
My favorite part of the show.
Thanks, David Broshinsky. Come on, Tony. Let Owen just buy it. Think of all the last call content it will create.
So
I'm not
much.
stopping him from buying it.
kind of are.
I think you should let the.
I think you are, Tony.
The podcast buy it.
You need to give him permission, strict permission to buy it.
Owen, I give you permission to buy it.
Do you
Okay. You know,
authorize
you
the
have my
purchase
PayPal.
with the
You have-
podcast
You
funds?
have my PayPal.
I do not give you permission to reimburse it. Like,
Tony, that's the same thing as saying no.
For what it's worth, I vote yes, Owen. I vote 100% yes
I'm-
using
I'm
Patreon funds for the Taint Tickler.
The Tank
Well-
Tickler is it's in my future. I'm just gonna say
Let's
that.
just get to the last patron. There might be a little bit more
Okay.
in that bucket. Aaron Faulkner, Connor Keesaw, and El Pollo Diablo. Thank you. Fourth Dimension Craft for all your personalized gifts and promotional needs. You're welcome. Jason Eatman, tickets booked for Creed at 2034 Olympics. Oh, Simon. I told you that story in confidence.
You're coming back, baby.
Wait,
Jared, your chance.
Darren's already got the tickets booked.
Burninated peasant, be the 8-year-old. It's worth it just for Owen's stories. Never trust someone who doesn't like Fallout. The only way I can count to 11 is to use my huge erection. Oh, come on. That's gross. Yediga Rimas, Average Tall Tony, Pieman Graphics, Purveyor of Fine Geeky Stickers, Keslo, Eric Steinman, Eric Cruz. Last call rating 430. Meh, DP, Lang. Let me tell you about my wiener. So, let me tell is the first name. You about is the middle name. My wiener's the last name. You didn't even try to hide it.
Yes.
You just smushed the words together. Come on.
You read it though.
You still read it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about my wiener.
Wesley, Stuart Lloyd, get off my lawn. I'll be the first to donate $25
Oh,
towards Owen's Tank Tickler.
that's
That's
up.
the same
That's up
number.
over the week. Nope, it's been $24 before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's going up.
Mm-hmm.
How much was it total?
350.
5.
How much was the tickler itself?
It was
Then?
like 350. I thought.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it was expensive.
So break that up. You guys all donate $5. You're gonna get.
We
the
could
best.
create a new
I'll
special
I'll-
Patreon tier.
I'll
Just,
wear it I'll wear it in the last call,
Oh.
and I'll mail
I
Jaron the
approve.
remote.
I approve.
So weird. We're ending. This is
Content.
the end of the
Content, baby.
episode. We're all done. Thanks for making it to the end. Thanks for listening. Thanks for downloading. We will see you in Last Call or Arcade or on the next episode of Helpdesk. But until then, Lando, take us out.
Who you calling smooth brain? I got lots of wrinkles. Be an end user.